Never give up the fight. And in the end, we will emerge victorious. I salute you, fellow Moroccan.
Hail, warrior. You seek more glory? Look no further. Missions are available here and anywhere else our banner flies. I also have arms and armor if you need.
Soul Ward, tell me. Really?
But now a pity you cannot hear through my ears. The cries of pain, the pleas for mercy, the smashing of heart gems.
Now, what were you thinking here, buddy? Where you running, brother? Bye-bye. You serious, brother? What up, Groovy? You just missed me PvP, and I wish I didn't get my dungeon queue. Otherwise, I would have stayed there. Now I'm in a dungeon, which is not nearly as fun to watch, but especially when you get carried by people way higher level than you. Looks like they're running through this. It's all good, bro. I'm here to chill. Nice, nice. What have you been up to? You been playing ESL? Yeah, you got a prone there, buddy. You just died. Trying to figure out the in-game PvP, like what perks to grind and such. I'm level 70 gear. I'm level 70 gear, score 730. I got the mats to get close to 800, but I don't want to invest yet. Nice, dude. Yeah. No, ESO does suck right now. Yeah, honestly, New World is kind of like a game where you definitely kind of want to like maybe like watch a build video and then just see what everybody else is running. I obviously am like a pure damage build, so you know I'm gonna have like Vicious Keen and then like Keenly Jagged would be nice. But that's good. That's smart not to invest too early. Honestly, we've been playing New World. Yeah, New World's just a lot of fun. Gives you a reason to actually want to log on and play rather than sit around and just duel all day and for no reason and get bored of the game. But pride because you have nothing else to do. New World's actually just having a blast right now. Why are you shooting at me, brother? I don't have the staff. What range is the meta right now? I've been researching, doing a sword and shield / spear build right now. That's really fun. Yeah, I think range is maybe meta for like OPRs maybe. But when it comes to like actual war and when you're trying to take territory and you have to like rush the forts, melee wins those fights all day. And you can melee, any type of melee actually adds to the fight and the group synergy, whereas in Dex players are just kind of a little bit greedy. Like it's all about them, all about their damage, and all about their kills. What world are you in? I am in MP on the US East servers. This boss just goes right for me. What server are you on? Oh yeah, I've just been playing like CTF arenas and OPR. Yeah, like on Capture the Flag is a good example of where your melee you'll do really well as a melee. If you have like a decent healer who's going to put Sacred Ground on those flags and you're a melee player, range isn't going to be able to do anything. Matter of fact, range will actually get outplayed because they're not going to be standing in the hills when you should be. I have a level 65 on Valhalla, but this is kind of the new fresh wipe server. And I knew that I wanted to start over. I didn't just want to start from the top. Wanted to replay the game. Valhalla is also a really old server. I wanted to play with some new players rather than playing on an old server. Pangea right now, but I'm going to transfer Valhalla, I think. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be playing with a lot of ESO players, unless you have a lot of friends over at Valhalla, I would think about that. Valhalla is a very old server with a lot of like very, I don't know how to say, they're very used to playing with each other. Legacy players in a sense. I mean, if you have friends over there, that's one thing, then yeah, sure. But I'm actually trying to get a lot of ESO players over to MP or other servers that are open for most players to transfer to. Like Valhalla is usually locked. I don't have any friends, dude. I've been playing this game entirely solo. Yeah, you need to come to MP, brother. Why do you want to go to Valhalla? Let's start there. Like, honestly, I want to get like E-Man and everybody on one server, and I want to like get a company going under E-Man. Because he's trying out the game, and ESO is getting pretty stale for any content creator. I think he could be really... I think he could kind of blow up on New World, honestly. And getting a bunch of ESO players together in one company just sounds like fun. It would be awesome. Mats are cheap in Valhalla, that's why I really like it. Yeah, but like... Yeah, I mean, I get that. Mats are actually really expensive over here, so there's a whole nother side of that, though. You're going to be able to make more money on newer servers because people just buy stuff like crazy over here. That they buy stuff that aren't worth what they're actually buying it for. So you'll make more money, but you'll spend more money. And then, I think, ultimately, you're starting to realize it already that, like, you can get mats pretty easy just doing your ECR runs. And then, and just doing your typical OPR and expeditions as you need to. But a lot of your gear will just, it really comes down to the traits. It doesn't really come down to the having the perfect 800. It comes down to having your good traits. So it takes more time farming the gear that you're farming for by running ECRs and running OPR and trying to find the gear that has the right traits on it, right? Yeah, I mean, if you have a lot of crafting skills high level too, I mean, you're gonna be able to make money too. I'm trying, even just like focusing on one thing, whether it be skinning or cutting trees down. It's stupid how much money you can make cutting trees in a new server. I just came back to New World from 10 years on DC and ESO. I used to fight you on IP a lot on your sword. New World seems to be the play, to be honest. Yeah, I agree with you, man. ESO is just not doing anything different with their PvP content. If anything, it kind of seems like they don't want PvPers in the game. But that's cool, yeah. I've always been EP. I've been EP since beta. I have 12 tunes on my ESO account, and every one of them is EP. Oh shit, I didn't want to pick up this key. Oh well. ECO doesn't want PvPers anymore. Exactly. Whereas in New World, it's all about PvP, honestly. Just gonna run through these ads. My group is like fighting the ads, but you can get all the way to the boss now without killing any ads. Although I'm not going to be able to get the door open as long as my group's not with me. Ouch. Got some good shots right here. If I can get this door open before those ads come back and shoot me. GG. I did this whole run one time and I skipped through all those ads and I got kicked from my group. And I'm like, these guys, like, they don't even under... I used to burn through this dungeon, run it 100 times. And then I get kicked for doing something that's supposed to expedite the dungeon process. Bubble, Ward, Perf, Iceberg, Nagula. Sweet. I'm just waiting to see if servers open up on New World. I have 2 max level tunes, and only server options right now is MP or whatever it's called. Yeah, that's where I'm at. It's actually, I think it's better to be on fresh wipe servers. Oh. The only reason I would server transfer at this point is if, honestly, if a lot of players start transferring to a server that E-Man's playing on, like a lot of the other ESO players, and they don't end up leaving whatever server he's on right now, which I can't remember. That's like one of the legacy servers. It's not Valhalla, but GG brothers. Thanks for group. I've always played New World off and on since like season 2, but I've never really got to the point of playing PvP until now, so it's a lot more fun. Oh yeah, dude. The game, I always say the whole game is you grind for the PvP content, not for the PvE content. I mean, sure, it's fun setting records on expeditions and mutated dungeons and whatnot, and getting the max loot. But I mean, best loot for PvP is like ECRs and literally just running OPRs all day. I mean, you do ECR and running OPR, you'll basically be max geared in no time. You're going to spend most of your time doing OPR, capture the flag, and open world PvP content. Unless you're, you know, leveling up your crafts and doing your weekly crafts. Other than that, I mean,
I've never seen anyone fight so brave.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see where E-Man and Nice end up. Exactly, brother. That's exactly what I'm saying too. I want to play with a large ESO community, and I feel like I've almost convinced E-Man to come to MP because that's just where everybody is. Run, brother. Run, run, run. How many people is there? Who else am I getting hit by right now? Bunch of greens out here. Boom. Yeah, because once you server transfer once, it costs like $15, and that's what E-Man was saying is like if he wants to transfer, he's gonna have to pay $15 to do it. I don't know. I still think it's worth just because those legacy servers are a lot of people are like just fully kitted out, like they've been playing forever. They never stopped playing. It's gonna be hard to beat any guilds in those games too. Because those guilds are like super mega sweats, best players in the game type people. Oh, I'm on green too. Let's go. Exactly, Groovy. Green's the way to go. I've been a green player since well, actually that's not true. I did end up switching to green, but when I first was playing this game, I was playing as Covenant, and I remember because we used to worship the spark and roleplay in the church whenever we won a territory. It was hilarious. But yeah, no, now I'm a pirate. New World has changed a lot over the last 2 years for sure. ESO PvP has had so much potential, but New World seems to be focused on what players want. Yeah, I mean, if the ESO devs actually focused on what players wanted, rather than just trying to make, things work that nobody asked for, and also making Nightblade way overtuned for no reason, if they actually balance PvP, and honestly, the game was fine before subclassing. They should have just focused on balancing out the classes. They didn't need to do this whole subclassing thing. I don't care how long it's been requested. It was only requested because it was an original thought, but the devs originally, when they made the game, they didn't release it for a reason. There's literally no class identity anymore. But yeah, the devs don't seem to care about PvP, whereas in this game they do. Actually, they love PvP in this game. They love PvE in this game. They give both aspects the attention they both deserve. Oh, is it time to fight this bitch? Oh man, I hope I can kill this chick on the first try.
But you never had a chance. What little you accomplished, I have taken. Here is your mentor, your friend, or what's left of it.
Oh, subpassing already ruined ESO. Oh shit, this guy's attacking me. Thought you were friendly, brother. I mean, I know you are. Ah, fuck. I got up to the wrong start here. This ain't looking good for me. Get some health in. Doesn't take a stun at all. Shit. Alright, what are we gonna do here? I have to play it slow. Oh, fuck. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, I've never done any of this, Oh, shit. A heart gem? The game was fine before subclassing. Subclassing was cool for like a month, and then it just kind of ruined everything. Exactly. I mean, everybody's running the same shit. That's the... Oh, fuck, I'm just wasting abilities right now. I do not know this boss fight. At least I'm full HP again. Oh, what's that? Ooh. Countered that. 1, 2, get the third. Oh, I didn't get it off. That third hit. Arrow hits so hard. Alright, you're immortal again? What? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, ESO combat is still probably the best combat, you know, in the MMO genre, but the developers just are out for blood to kill PvP. It's funny, you go out to PvE and it's still buzzing. There's still a shit ton of people playing PvE, but what do I do here? Stop Jonas? Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Dude. I just killed my buddy. I don't know the lore, but I know this guy's been around for a while. You're welcome. Now what do I do? Yo, did he actually just die? What in the world? I do not pay attention to the lore in this game. Pretty sure main character just died though. I knew subclassing was so wrong when I freaking went into duel people. And everybody that I was dueling in one house, there was like 7 people and they were all running basically the same meta build, and I was just like, this is so cheese. And I wasn't running it. I was basically still on my max orc, but and I beat most people because there is still a lot of skill to the game, but that build that I know a lot of people run is just so busted. Shoot this guy? Yeah, I can. Pussy. Oh shit. I meant to hit my riposte there, but I got tripped. Dude, that thing hits hard. That trip hits hard. Damn. Just getting duped on right now. That guy just sits here fighting people in PvP all day. What happened with TNL? It's a lot of fun. It's just, I realized real quickly that in order to stay super competitive for PvP in this game, and there's no combat power maximum, you have to spend a lot of time playing all day long or putting a lot of money into it. So I really enjoy Throne Liberty, but I was starting to notice a combat power gap between me and other players that I started with, and it was simply just due to, I mean, right when major events were happening, like the arch boss fights, which is where you get like some of your main loot. I would be like having to put my kids down for sleep, and my lifestyle just doesn't align with like you have to be online at these periods of time to do that stuff. It's the reason I quit doing World of Warcraft raiding. And so I really enjoy the game, but I just can't stay competitive, so
Too slow.
honestly, Throne and Liberty PvP, as far as the class I was playing, outside of running into like anybody who was a great sword dagger player, I really enjoyed that PvP. Like, I could play that PvP all day long, especially if there was like some type of PvP content where everybody was like on an equal playing field and it was more about skill versus like how geared you are. But I understand that the whole point of Throne and Liberty is the time and money you spend to get your character to where it's at, so they'll probably never roll something out like that. But that would be really cool if there was like something that would put us all on equal footing to PvP. Kind of like Lost Ark did with their arena system. But yeah, I mean, really great game, just really, really hard to keep up. And I don't have time to just be like, oh, you have to be on at 8 o'clock for an arch boss fight, and then right after that we're gonna go do another arch boss, and then right after that everybody's gonna queue BGs, and then right after that there's gonna be another boss fight in the Nebula, and it's just like, holy cow! Next thing you know, you're doing guild events for 3 hours, and it's just, I don't know. It's just I really enjoy the gameplay. I just don't enjoy the grind, and I can see what it's gonna turn into. The thing is, there's legacy players that are still pushing to get arch boss weapons, and they're like 7,500 weapon power. They're doing the same thing they've been doing for 2 or 3 years, and I'm just like, I don't know about that. Like, I want to get on to play for fun, not just get on to grind for combat power. I hear that. I felt the same. Same way. Wish I had time. Hopefully they change it. Yeah, I mean, it's just a Korean game. They'll probably never change how it plays. It's just the way it's set up. It'll never change, honestly. They rolled out some type of... Their only real solution for casuals is level playing field, so that your gear and leveling up everything doesn't matter. I mean, I hated when they did that to ESO though, because it felt like all the work you had put in with, and then they just released Vengeance, and you got guys who are level 10 coming out and fighting you in PvP, and it just doesn't make any sense. So I get it. Like, I wouldn't want to dilute my MMO that I put a lot of time into. But the way that game forces you to be on at certain times, I'm just like, yeah, that's not going to work for me and my family. PvP was only PvP I felt that gave me similar ESO vibes. That's what I'm telling people. Everybody was telling me that Throne and Liberty doesn't have the same PvP vibes as ESO. I'm like, nah, you haven't played the game long enough. Its PvP is great, and it does feel a lot like ESO. It feels like original ESO before subclassing, with how you have counters to your builds. That's what I really liked. It feels like It feels like ESO before hybridization was a thing. Back when ESO was really prime. Oh, there's a teleporter right here. Let's go grab it. And then people will say, well, how does it feel like ESO? You have global cooldowns and ability cooldowns. Well, you're so busy going through a rotation that you don't even notice the cooldowns half the time. I think a gladiator, dagger / greatsword player notices cooldowns when he usually one-shots everybody he fights. Yeah, no, they don't. You die so fast in that game anyways, in PvP, you really don't notice your cooldowns. By the time you're done using your abilities, you've either killed people and you're moving on to the next fight, or you're dead. And likely, if you're like what I was playing, super squishy build, the moment I saw a little red bell on the map and I knew it was one of my feud targets, that was probably playing a great sword dagger build, I was dead before I even knew it. I tried getting really good at the game, did the 1v1 and really enjoyed that. I even made YouTube shorts, and you know, that game's super popular. I make YouTube shorts and I get like 5,000 to 10,000 views on those shorts because the game's just super popular. But yeah, it doesn't negate from the fact that it's just a hard-ass game to play and grind. It'd be one thing if it was like ESO's champion points, where after like a certain point, like if you're at 6,500, you're really not that far off from somebody who's 7,500. But the thing is in that game right now, if you're 6,500 versus somebody who's even 7,000, you're just going to get smoked. Hell, I was 6,300 fighting a 6,800, and I was getting absolutely dunked on. So just a few extra hundred combat power makes you almost invincible to somebody who's slightly lower than you. Kills were satisfying, especially when you outplay a class that should technically kill you. Yeah, I mean, that was a whole nother thing. It's like some people would literally build magic evasion, which would just 100% counter me. You could be lower combat power than me. I just can't hit you if you're magic evasion. Evasion in that game is broken. Like, honestly, they need to probably nerf that. There's no reason somebody needs to completely evade every one of my abilities, every one of my CCs, my binds. I can't do anything because they just evade everything. And then it turns out that they're a tank, and they can evade everything, but they still hit like a freaking truck. I'm like, geez, I really, really enjoy my class, but part of me thinks, oh, maybe in this game you need to play a tank to be competitive in PvP. Either that or freaking ganker. Not a huge fan of evasion. They should bring endurance more into the game. Yeah, I think evasion is like really high level. Like at some point, you can, if you just stack a little bit of evasion, you're basically wasting the trait because it's not going to do anything. Because most people have enough hit chance that they're going to hit you regardless of how much evasion you have. So you really have to stack into it, but for those high-level players who do stack into it, they just know what they're doing. I don't think evasion should be so much of a thing in the game. I think they need to... I don't know. I think you should have just one slider. You're either super tanky or you do more damage. You shouldn't be super tanky and be able to avoid everybody's attacks, and you can just wait until one CC combo is ready and you CC them and then you try and burst them down. I would run in Dominion events with tanks who would just never die. You have even a pocket healer too. They're just out there alive the whole time, but they're still doing damage to the other players or CCing them. It's like, what do you do with somebody like that? Eventually they all mob up and you just got a shit ton of zerging tanks. It's like, what am I expected to do against a zerg of tanks? I can't do anything. Not bagging on the PvP because it was still some of the most fun PvP I've had in a while. I'm hoping New World gives me that same joy though. ESO just got a little stale. Oh, he dodged the arrow. Dude, I'm hitting so hard. Freaking chunking these guys. If I hit them in the face with a heavy attack, hitting them for 4,800, are you kidding me? Not even that level yet. It's like an elite zone. Why is every mob so strong right now? Jesus. What in the world? Oh fuck, I'm on my dead. Die, bitch. Yeah, this is definitely like some type of elite zone or something. Oops. Why is she running? Sitting here trying to attack you and you're just running from me? What in the world? Now you're attacking me? Nah, you missed your chance, girly. This must be one of those elite chest run areas, right? But why isn't there a ton of people here? Maybe I'm wrong. What are we waiting for? I'm guessing that guy's not dead. Nobody's ever dead in any game, huh? Yo, are these guys chasing me still? Level 20 bow, let's go. Starting to think maybe I should take bow off and go try leveling something else now. But I'm PvP'd, flagged, I don't want to get jumped on. What in the world? You just respawned already? Yo. People really don't like fighting in this game. You just run past everything. You're supposed to be good at your class. Ouch. Let's go this way. Well, looks fun. I might actually try out same setup with Mage. Had better abilities on New World, like caster type skills. I used to play Fire Staff Ice, and I normally would play a Mage in any MMO. I really do want to play Fire Staff Ice, but I don't know. Freaking, if you're gonna play range, it's just bow just seems to do so much damage. Fire Staff Ice is probably great for PvE, but I was gonna play Musket Rapier because of the trap in PvP, but I just remembered how much I hated reloading when you needed to reload and you're trying to shoot somebody, but you haven't reloaded yet, so you just sit there reloading, walking slow, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm just gonna play a bow. And I know I don't want to play a melee class. It would be fun maybe to try out Blunderbuss though. See if I got any new weapons. What is this? That's a musket. It's actually not bad. Keenly jagged. Got a new rapier. How much higher is this one? Probably keep that one on. All green bows. Alright. Get rid of all that. Probably sell this stuff, but oh well. Got us a new hat. Looking dripped out in the finest. Only the best. Let's see, how about this one? Can I highlight it? It's weird. Yes. Bueno. Okay. Travel to Corrupted Sky Song Shrine. I feel like even once I hit max level in this game, I'm just gonna be going and doing all my crafting skills, get those up, and then sell to this server while it's still fresh. Make some money. This place just feels like an ECR place. I don't know for sure, but definitely feels like one. A nice name. Doesn't even have poems. What's that, by the way? Recommended level 65. Must be a raid. I love that there's no bullets in this game anymore. Hoping to get to level 60 today, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Just getting a little tired. I've been playing this game late every night these last couple of nights.
I didn't expect the hope I am. So souls, but I have.
We are.
The corrupted, it will be I suggest.
Next time I get into a house, get into a town, I'll probably complete my faction quests and then log off. My brain feels like it's gonna explode out of my head for not sleeping these last couple days. Wow, just won my first OPR. Let's go. I love in OPRs, you can really just do whatever you want because there's just so many people that one person's contribution is pretty minimal unless you're going ham like on farming resources and getting everything going for your team. This was a bad fight. I don't even know where the hell all these guys came from. Jesus. Should have went and grabbed the tavern. The shrine. Lame. I was just getting ready to get off, and then I die. Actually, let's go turn in these faction quests. 8-7-45. Nice, that's a lot of assists. Oh yeah, spacing could be the difference between you getting tripped up and being in a CC bomb or surviving. That's why I love light armor, to get away so easily.
Hail, warrior. You are a credit to our ranks.
Looks like I should have my next quest. Yeah, complete the trial of the Ravager.
Very well, Blackhead.
What do you need me to do? Go to Greyvale Grotto. Defeat Grimclaw and his kin to earn rank of Ravager. Running medium right now, huh? Yeah. Medium is great. I think it's probably the safest way to play. Because you get the extra damage. You're not sacrificing too much damage. You get a good roll dodge. Amount of roll dodging. You get a good amount of space still. And then you get all that. If you build your weights of your armors perfectly, you get a lot of armor too. I'm literally going full glass cannon. I don't even have a single point in con even to this date. I have all my points in dex. Wonder if I can just climb over this mountain. The things that they did to this game to allow you just to scale things is hilarious. That one's probably a little too big. Let's just give it a whirl though. Be ridiculous if I can do this. Oh god. So tired. This is gonna be hilarious if I can actually climb this. Can't believe they've added this. You never used to be able to do this. Watch this. Oh, what did I do? I just was like scaling a mountain earlier, straight up. Let's try this one with a little bit of, there we go. Silly. Look how silly this is. Is this not silly? I feel like I'm playing Skyrim. Look how stupid this is. I just was jumping up a straight mountain. Forget about the normal route way to get to a location. Just start jumping over a mountain instead. Look at all this ore. What is that? Long forgotten easel. Alright. Search for tea bushes on the way to the audience. I don't know what that means. Big bear out there. Rimclaw. What if I just kill him now? Is the quest not going to count if I just kill this bear right now? It's not. Look at that. It didn't even count because I didn't. I walked up the mountain. How lame. I have to go grab the tea bushes on the way to the audience. Or wait, cut down Greyvale Bear in the surrounding area. Oh shit, that scared me. I need to move that. What's up, Zach? I'm tired, that's why. What does it want me to do? I just killed a shit ton of bears, and it didn't count a single one of them. Okay, there's one. Okay, I need 4 more bears. Two. There's a big boy. There's another one. I'll shoot this one and have him come to me. I can skin him. Any other bears anywhere? One more bear. And then I have to go kill the bear that I already killed. Now it wants me to defeat Grimclaw and take a trophy. What's up? Mountain scaling facility, right? Yeah, I literally just jumped right up that thing. Then sure enough, it wanted me to come on this other side anyways and kill all these bears. Alright, game. I already killed this bear. Just gotta have to wait for it to spawn, I guess. All these dead cubs. Yeah, I mean, I literally just skinned the Grimclaw and it didn't even give me a trophy, so I guess I'll just sit here and wait for the next one. Have you tried it with a mount? Ridiculous. Oh, I haven't. That's funny. Let's give it a whirl while I'm waiting here. There we go. How steep can this mount get? Man, I shouldn't have killed this bear without reading my quest log. I thought it told me to come here and kill the bear, and I did. I just want to get this trial done. I want to teleport to a town, and then I'll probably be getting off. Like I said, I've been playing this game late every night, but I'll be back on early tomorrow. Play a little bit in the morning. Drop this bear comes back sometime in the next hour. Some things have like crazy fast respawn rates, and then other things are like just crazy slow for no reason. There he is. There's all his cubs, at least. Got one cub survived the tactical nuke. Where's your mom at? Show me your mom. There she is. The big girl. Hold this for me. Very true, at least it's not as long as waiting for a delve boss. That's true. Alright. So, here's my inn. What level did I get to? Oh. My end goal right there. Looking like Robin Hood in that green suit right there. Give me my next rank, brother.
You're on.
Back so soon.
GG. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to call it quits there. Get prepared for the next area. So I'm going to just go into a town so I can get some rested XP. Definitely leveling way faster than I need to. I'm probably going to be behind the main story quest by a little bit. Well, thanks for coming and checking out the stream. Groovy, good to see you, bruh. And Zach, thanks for hanging out. I'll be out tomorrow, and I'm going to go get some sleep. Bad looking. Sure is a way to just grab all of these, play them all. Sweet. Alright, y'all. You guys have a good one.